Hi. Today I want to review the CanaKit, the Raspberry Pi kit. For those of you who don't know what the Raspberry Pi is, Raspberry Pi is basically a mini computer. I think it runs Linux operating system. And what's good about it? It's very inexpensive. It's around under $100. Actually, I think the latest model costs about $30-40, and it's lightweight. It consumes very little resources, and it's powerful enough to run like an operating system to serve as a mini computer. The thing about it is that if you buy it just by itself, like a chip, it doesn't come with anything. It's just basically a chip, like a small motherboard with a bunch of chips in it and ports and USB ports. So you need to buy a kit. A kit is there are a lot of kits on Amazon. A bunch of different companies. They're all typically around $100 each. And typically a kit includes a case like this, where you put your Raspberry Pi. Also, it includes a power adapter, the heat sinks, a fan, even a USB flash to store, software that will run the Raspberry Pi. It even has HDMI cable. Now, I'm specifically talking about the CanaKit. I chose this because the reviews and the price was very good for me. Yeah. So, I want to talk about the reasons why I decided to get it in the first place. I'm an avid movie watcher. I watch a lot of movies, download movies, stream movies and stuff. And basically, I consume a lot of digital media, music and movies, TV shows and whatnot. And I was doing it all on my laptop, on the MacBook Pro. And I found that I found myself needing like a separate device because I have a TV in my bedroom, and me and my wife, we watch movies at night. So I thought I should get like a media center for a bedroom, basically. Originally, I wanted to get like an Android-based sort of like a media device. But I had experience with media devices in the past. I've used Fire TV sticks, Roku's, and whatnot, and none of them come close to the versatility and flexibility of a regular PC. And I felt like I needed to get like a small PC, just to get all the benefits of the personal computer, but you know, I didn't want to spend a few $100s just to get like a entry-level PC. So I decided to get the Raspberry Pi, because basically it's a small computer with like a, you know, its own CPU, RAM, and whatnot. It has all the ports. You know, it has a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, I think. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It has 4 USB ports and 1 Ethernet port. Yeah. So I wanted to basically assemble this little hardware. I want to get it running. So the CanaKit, it comes with the manual here, and I'm gonna tilt this a little bit. Yeah, so it comes with a manual. Looks like this. I've never bought from this company before. I'm not sure if that's, you know, actually this is my first time using Raspberry Pi. I never had experience with it, but I'm very excited about, you know, what it can do. Also, I not that I'm an avid gamer, but I used to play games back on Nintendo, Sega, and you know, for the first Sony PlayStations, and you know, kind of like those old school games. So another reason why I got this, because I wanted to play some, you know, retro games, Nintendo games. I can emulate this on Raspberry Pi. Okay, so the first thing that I do is we have these small heat sinks here, and the manual says that if I like to use heat sinks to keep the Raspberry Pi running cool, peel off the protective film from the bottom of each heat sink and then press each one firmly into the corresponding chip. The largest square heatsink should be placed on the Broadcom CPU. So I have the largest heatsink. I'm going to peel off the protective film. And I'm going to put it onto the main Broadcom CPU as shown in manual. Like this. I need to position it more correctly. I think this is, oh no, wait. Yeah. This should be good. Okay. Now, number 2 goes to rectangular one on the SDRAM chip. I'll put this. Peel it off. The rectangular one goes to the SDRAM chip. Here. And the last one, the smallest one, should go on top of the USB 3.0 controller. Okay. cool. So it goes on top of the USB controller here. Okay. Now, also optional, if you intend to use Raspberry Pi for high-performance applications, you may add a CanaKit cooling fan if your case supports it. Okay, so yes, there is a CanaKit cooling fan. Let's see. Is there anything else here? Any screws? I still gotta figure out how to put the motherboard into the case. Looks like there's nothing, shouldn't be that hard. So I'm gonna try it right now. Like this. Well, I won't break anything. Oh wait, so but it looks like it does. It should be. Oh, okay. The bottom comes off. Yeah, it's great. So the bottom comes off. Nice. Is there a way to fix it? Let's see. Should we fix it with screws or not? Let me try this. Wait a second. Okay. Something interfering with it. Not sure why. Oh wait. Maybe I should pull it here first. Pull it into the bed. There's an installation video, but I'm just too lazy to watch it. I was trying to figure out the stuff by myself. But I don't know. Oh, I see. Okay, nice. I think I figured it out. Okay, now it's. So I was able to put the motherboard inside the case. It was easy. There's a basically the edge of the motherboard slides in underneath like a latch. You can't see it here, but there's like a little arrow shows that I'm supposed to slide it in. Okay, then so this is done. How to install the fan? Here's the fan. In this case, connect the red. Okay. Pins 4 and 6. Okay. So the red wire goes to pin 4. Pins 4. And the black one goes to pin 6. And how do I attach this? Oh, it goes, oh, cool. Everything was thought of already. So the fan just goes, it just goes right into this little spot here on the cover of the case. Let's see. Just like this. Hope I put it correctly. If anything, I'll fix it later. Yeah, so I think I was able to install the fan successfully. And that's it. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like when it's done. Okay, next step is to insert the micro SD card. The micro SD card should be here. I saw it somewhere. Adapter, there you go. Micro SD card for CanaKit comes in this protective little plastic bag. It says this is a pre-programmed 32 gigabyte micro SD card and may appear as 1 gigabyte when inserted into a PC as it is pre-partitioned. The remaining space can be expanded as desired. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna open it up. Easy to open. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to insert it into this micro SD slot here on the back of the Raspberry Pi. Everything is so small here and delicate that. Okay, so it's the other way. Okay, I think it's inside now. Okay, so this is it as far as assembling the kit. What I forgot to mention is that there is also a HDMI cable specifically for a Raspberry Pi, because a Raspberry Pi has a small HDMI input jack, not the regular small one. So the regular HDMI won't work with this when it has small ones. So yeah, the only thing that's left for me is to connect keyboard and mouse, which actually it's not a keyboard, but it's a I'm going to show you in a second. Yeah, instead of keyboard, I have another gadget here. Basically, it's this thing here. I'm gonna probably make a separate review of it in the next video, but for now, I'm just gonna connect this little adapter here to the USB port, and hopefully it'll recognize the device.